Okay, what's up guys? This is Slahser, and in this game I'm gonna be talking about playing against Sumail mid and Arteezy as a hard carry. And nobody wanted mid, so I take middle. I'm playing a lot of Morphling safe lane at the moment, which is going pretty well. But I can also play mid, though it's not my preferred role. And we have this average MMR is 7.1k, which is pretty insane. And I think I'm actually the lowest MMR in this game. I'm at 6.4k at the moment, which is pretty nice. I went basically from 5.9k to 6.4k in like 2 weeks, I think. Basically trying to control my tilt and, you know, being try hard. Trying to see if I can reach. What the fuck is this post? Oh, it was paused. Okay, never mind. Alright, it's active now. So I'm basically trying to reach 7k. And yeah, to do that you need to try hard and you need to like do good picks. But yeah, we have Bulba on the Nyx and Black is on the anti-mage, and I think No Fear is the Lion. So it's a pretty high in my game, and I want to just go through it from my perspective and try to analyze it as good as possible. The best thing would be if I had, let's say, Bulba or Black or Arteezy or Sumail here with me to help me analyze, because since these players are better than me, I'm really, you know, in a way on the back foot. Like I'm just trying to follow the game as good as possible, not feed. And I asked if I should go DK or Potten. I'm told to go DK, and I just want to. I actually had a high MR game where I went Shadowfiend mid and I just got trashed, like completely owned. So I'm just trying to get a hero that can actually like sustain mid against Puck and a bounty. So I start off, I ask for 2 tangos, then I will buy a Pawnman shield, and I will buy a set of tangos more. The reason why I buy more tangos right now is because I'm against bounty hunters, so I don't want to use the courier before minute 3. And I'm pretty sure that he will want to steal that. So Bulba and Arteezy and Sumail, they know each other a lot, so later they will flame, but I tried to like get into the spirit of how Americans play with each other. But that's probably wasn't that nice, but we'll see that later. But this is a really, in a way, safe matchup for me. This pause is kinda... I was pausing because I just saw that I was playing against Arteezy and Sumail, so I was like messaging my friend on Facebook, hey dude, I'm playing against Arteezy and Sumail. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like bad manner pause in a way. Yeah, I think I just checked it before. So basically, I was told that, you know, DK basically owns Puck mid. Puck can't do much against me. And so this is a pretty safe matchup. I just need to, you know, get levels and get farm. I probably can't kill Puck unless I get a gank on him.
30 seconds to back.
I've actually started to go a bit away from bottle mid. I think it heals much less now. So it's basically just wanted for the mana. And in the beginning you don't need, like in the first 5-6 levels, you don't need much mana on DK really, because I'm maxing the passive. But I will get a bottle I think in like 6 minutes after I got boots and magic wand and some other stuff.
The battle begins.
So it's really I'm just analyzing and commenting on this just to watch how, you know, compared to what I could get out of the lane.
BH wants to kill the courier.
I'm pretty sure that I could get a lot more. But just it's interesting to see how Sumail he's a really good mid laner. How he does it with his last hits and using orb to get it. And but the good thing, I considered getting Potten, but I would probably have had a really hard time. So using orb like this, I think he feels safe not getting ganked because I have my passive level 1, so I won't kill him. But it is kind of risky if there's someone who's coming for him. Takes a few shots from the tower, which is not optimal, but not too bad. I actually had I think it was 6.7k average game or something, where I ended up taking Shadowfiend mid against an Ember, and I just got completely wrecked. So I think Shadowfiend is not a very good hero at the moment, and it's also just so hard to play him, especially in a high MMR game. And basically we'll just have the replay, and I'll just talk when I find something interesting to say. I think Bounty will come, yeah, he will come soon, and we'll plant a sentry, and it's really important that you at least get his sentry. Basically, you can see him coming into range, and then you just spam your tango on where you think he's gonna place it. And I actually tried once where I actually was fast enough to deward his sentry before he could deward mine, even though he kind of knew where mine was. The really nice thing with Palm and Shield, and I have 12 armor, so it's completely impossible for Sumail to actually pressure me out of the lane. You can see Bounty comes here, and I just get his sentry actually before he gets mine, but there's I guess half a second fade time, so he gets it as well. It's really not too bad, since I have 12 armor now, and I don't need to worry too much about Bounty anymore. I guess the dragon spread now is also pretty nice. I'm getting boots and magic wand now, and I think I will be using Courier now when it gets upgraded. And when it gets upgraded, it's you shouldn't send it straight through, because Bounty might be there sniping it. But I see that he was bot, so that's fine. And here we don't know who's gonna stun. We really mess up our stun timing, but we still managed to get him. But it's really hard when none of us are communicating on voice. Then we don't really know how we should do it. And the only reason we got killed is because Lion was he made a really good stun just when he came out. But I disabled my voice, because I would, if I got mad, I would talk in voice, and that would just tilt the team, or it would tilt me as well. But DK is really, I think now that
Are there too many creeps? Can try.
I guess now that at least OD would just wreck DK, I'm pretty sure. Make DK have zero mana, and yeah, it's nasty. And OD got nerfed a lot, and Vora got nerfed as well, so now it's kinda, I guess, you see Mirana's mid, and you see a lot of Puck's mid, and I think DK does really well against them. The default DK build, I think at the moment, is actually, I guess, Armlet and Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger seems to be becoming kinda core on DK. Almost get him here. I needed to save my Breath of Fire to the last moment, but I think even if I used it, it wouldn't have killed him there. But now Lion, he comes mid, or they actually divers on the tower. Now we get Puck again. So right now I will just try to deal as much damage to the tower as possible. I think I'm actually gonna push the lane. And at the tier 1 tower you can actually just skip the creeps and just like hit the tower once and back off, because the the poison will kinda sit a while and sting. I got my better strength and I'm actually getting a bottle now, since you can see my mana is pretty low and now I actually need mana for stun, and I'll start to level fire as well. So yeah, Bounty comes in with a double damage and I get a bit nervous. Probably didn't need to waste mana and stun him there, but just to make sure I maybe would if he hit me, and I'm not sure his Puck was level 6, I think it was level 6 yet. So that could have been a bit scary, so I just stun him so he doesn't get the slow on me. It's actually pretty interesting that Bounty just got nerfed again in the new patch. In a way, DK is kind of like Invoker mid, in the way that if you leave the lane, then he can just so easily take the tower. And Sumail will actually TP bot in a second, and I choose to just take the tower instead of tipping bot as well. I think DK is probably one of the heroes that if you feel like you're outclassed mid, then it's kind of like the no hero to take, where you just, well, even though you're a better player than me, you can't just own me completely. So if I had taken, like maybe I was told the button doesn't work against Puck. Maybe it can work, but it would be really difficult for me. Probably get some levels, but would probably die as well. Especially when he has Bounty. So if he didn't have Bounty, I might take something a little more interesting matchup or some more active hero. But when he has Bounty, I'm just, alright, fine, I'll take DK. I think DK should probably be my go-to pick against Bounty. He gets what is it? The arcane rune. Managed to get a stun on him. I think maybe I'm a bit too early. Yeah. Oh no, I actually timed that quite well. That's basically like perfect. That's what you want. That he uses orb and then he gets disabled. Right now I'm just skipping the creeps just to get a hit on it, and then the poison will take down. I can actually skip the creeps again. I wasn't so busy buying. And what Sumail does now when he respawns is that he will TP bot. And I'm not sure if that's a mistake. I think that might be a mistake. Maybe he wouldn't be able to defend tower anyways, so. But it means that he'll maybe gets a kill bot, but I get a free tower here. I actually get 2 kills bot. I'm actually interested in knowing what he would think about that. I think it would be basically, alright, if we're gonna defend it, we need at least 2 people, and we don't have that, so I might as well just TP bot and get a kill there. Kinda nice that we have black on an anti-mage. He has a really good game as well. I made some pretty big mistakes later, or maybe just it wasn't fast enough on my fingers. It actually almost cost me my life, but I had really good support, so I think it's interesting. Soon Arteezy will rotate and try to get a pick off on me, and they will basically like dive under the tower. So I think that's. I'm not sure why they decided to go for me instead of AM. Maybe I guess they could probably kill AM more better than me. But diving like a tier 1 tower against the Dragon Knight when I have so much support, that's kind of questionable. I have to find out. I think like the American players are in Europe at the moment because the Russian tournament is starting very soon, if it hasn't started already. Gotta check that out. Here comes Bounty and Slardar, they all come here. So I hold on to my stun, and when Arteezy comes in to try to stun me, I just stun him. He gets disabled and, you know, got plenty of time for people to come and join. And this is where I try to imitate the Americans. It's a 12-minute battlefield on AM, that's pretty nice. Next time I have a game like this, I should get someone else to co-commentate with me or talk with me. That's one of the good things if you're in a game with, you know, nice people and they're having mad on you, to just ask them without some choices if you're unsure. I don't play much DK, so it's just okay, what item should I get? Okay, what should I, you know, do you want me to rotate? But that's the one nice thing that, you know, Bulba hadn't flamed me yet, so I hadn't muted him, and that means that, you know, he's 7.9k, so he can actually like tell me, alright, what do you want me to do?
Yes.
I actually see BH to the right here, and I'm not sure if Bulba had the dust, but we see him right, yeah, we see him right to the right, just go in this. Bulba didn't really react, so I guess he didn't have a dust, but it would have been an easy kill. So nice, especially playing DK against Slardar. It's just, even if he puts his stuff on me, I still have like 16 armor, so it's just no problem. Wasn't the perfect pick because they still had Timbersaw and Puck. I guess they pretty much just only had Timbersaw, which, well, who are good against me. And Puck can do a lot of magic damage, but in the laning states, DK is really good. It's interesting, a lot of Sumail gets Veil first item this game. Interesting, a lot of Pucks have started to go Blink first, but getting Veil first.
Your top tower is under attack.
So they go smoke now, and I don't get in it, but I just like show myself mid, so the smoke isn't that obvious. And I have a haste, so I'm ready to, you know, run top. very quickly just after I push this wave. So I see they start fighting, so I activate my haste and just run top, which means I will be there when the fighting pretty much breaks out or longs come down. Again, I just skip the creeps and just hit the tier 1 tower. Plus, you know, we have plenty of 29 armor and can just take it down here.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Getting the BKB now. I could also go blink, but I decided to get the more safer. Yes. Just kind of zoning the people here. If they want to go in, then they have to go past me. And I don't want to chase them alone. It's pretty interesting that so early on, I guess pretty much every time a fight breaks out, everybody's just there. So I guess it's kind of important that, you know, you're there when there's a big team fights. I'm really also trying that when I'm carried to not just let my team fight alone, unless I can maybe get a really good trade like tower. Maybe sometimes the tower isn't even worth it if your team gets like team wiped. But actually, when I'm playing like a lot of morphling, I think my last 15 morphling games I lost maybe 4 and like 1-11, so it's going really well with morphling. And the build, unless I really need Lincolns really early, like if they have let's say a crop rushing orchid, or what else could be there? It's a crop rushing orchid basically. Then I will get travels before Lincolns. Allows me to farm very aggressively and still help my teammates. Because I think that's one of the reasons why I lose sometimes, is because I'm doing pretty well, but my teammates are playing maybe overly aggressive and diving a lot. I enabled my dota buff again, so if you guys want to check out my games, you can also do that there. Hopefully there won't be any games where I just tilt completely and do like more stupid stuff. I think that's basically why I deactivate my dota buff sometimes. When I decide I gotta go in low piracy. Nice thing with DK, I get caught completely out of position, but still it's kind of fine because I'm so tanky. That was my second question mark, so Bulba tells me to stop doing that, so I do that. I stop that. It's just like playing against Arteezy and Sumail, it's hard not to like do those questions mark when... Wow. Someone just closed the door very heavily. It's hard to not do those questions mark when... Not sure if they do it that much, but I guess it's just part of the American scene. In the end, Arteezy will flame Bulba, but I guess he just does it for fun, I guess. Or like they're friends, I guess.
The dragon waits. Yes. Dragon to the fray. On. I need no
Kind of surprised by Bulba not chasing it here.
who calls the dragon knight.
Because DK was, BH was very low. Probably could have gotten a kill, but might have just turned out that they are turn on us, so. And we didn't have anti-mate, so I think that was a correct play to make. And we're gonna do Roche now. And this is basically where I do my biggest mistake in the game. But because I'm DK, I still don't die. So basically my BKB is on the V key now. And that's basically the most safe key in the sense that I won't accidentally press it. But it's also, it's much harder to like do it quickly. So let's just watch this fight and watch how I almost get burst down. Basically, ET saves me, allows me to get my BKB off and armlet off. That was a really scary moment. You know, a better player would. I would sometimes I get it off. You know, I should have just pressed it instantly as soon as I saw them. But Arteezy just quickly jumped me and they almost burst me down. But thank God we had as a titan. It's interesting that he's starting to see play. He's starting to see people actually pick him and play him. Yes, against initiators, it's just really good. Like against Slardar, who just wants to blink in and burst someone down, you can just counter initiate on the whole team. Also against Puck, I guess ET is pretty nice since just that disable can last so long and time pretty well, I guess, with Puck coming out of his stuff.
By my blade.
I actually want to play Jogger more, but I just hate Jogger's attack sound. I really can't take it. If anyone knows how to remove Jogger's attack sound from like the sound files, then please tell me how. Because when I play Jogger now, I usually just mute the game sounds. That like sword clashing, it just like tears my ears apart.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has
So
fallen.
basically we have the stronger 5-on-5 now and we have Aegis. So I think both Arteezy and Sumail are gonna
Your top tower is under attack.
try to split push as much as possible.
Your top tower is under attack.
It's so funny. He just didn't get it off because he's in fog, so at least we get the counter kill on Dazzle. He just had to put poison on me just before I died. Like that was kind of like bad mana poison. Like why did you do that? And why me? Like why not AM? I have what, a lot of armor, so I felt kind of hurt by that. Just like he wanted to throw PCs at me just before I died, even though AM was the bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why I had to get that poison on me.
Dragon waits.
It's like AO. That's the 3 Danish letters we have for... Yes, they're not exclusive Danish, but Nordic letters that other people don't use. I wish I could type it right now. Probably shouldn't say it because you guys have no idea what I'm gonna say. I can't understand it. But there's someone who's already struggling enough as it is, so I won't start speaking Danish or saying Danish words. I'm not sure if I should have interrupted that so early, but I don't know, get the kill anyway. I actually almost died. I guess maybe because I didn't almost die, but I got kinda low.
Your middle
Thank god I have like
under attack.
a lot of regen.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
I think we have 1 minute left on the Aegis.
The enemy's top tower is fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Cause see Sumail just completely skipping creeps.
Your bottom tower
Actually going so fine.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I think my TP might have been a bit too early since Arteezy could have blinked away. Should probably wait a bit longer on Lion. Yes, Lion's TV was actually in the fog, or Arteezy wasn't able to see it. Else it was kind of weird he didn't just back off.
I need no sleep.
So they're basically starting to fight now, and I'm kind of pushing this quick wave. But I decided to just let it go and just join the fight.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Is that my permanent shield that was still on the courier? Oh no, I guess it has to be black. I hope I have sold my permanent shield. I thought it'd be kind of stupid that my permanent shield this was on the courier for like 10 minutes or something. 15 minutes.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. You now have mega creeps.
I guess Grey is me.
My face be the last thing you see. Our shields shall clash.
I think they're just like doing it for fun, but it's pretty funny how they just like go, your laning state's terrible, so on, and yeah.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, that's it. If you have any questions about the game or something like that, or if you like know Arteezy personally and get him to commentate. I don't know. It's kind of funny when I asked him to like commentate on my DK and I guess he didn't have anything bad to say, but the only thing he said was just, why is he attention seeking? But see you guys.